Welcome to the moon, Commander. I'm going to walk you through combat training. The General wants all NSDF command posts prepared to defend themselves. The future of our country depends on our success here in space. Get into our experimental scout tank. Let's go for a test drive through the pylons ahead. Press O to review your current objectives.
Hello and welcome to Let's Play Battlezone Episode 0. In this episode we are going to complete all the training missions. And I'm calling this Episode 0 because after all, it's just combat training. So let's get started. Our first task is to drive through these pylons. Yay! Yeah, I love this game so much. It's the best game ever made. Ever. And I know I'm only playing in 480p, 640 by 480. The patch, version 1.5, is available at Battlezone1.com. You can get it. It's absolutely free. There's a server up to play on. Lots of people playing every single day. This game even now supports anti-aliasing, although I do not currently have it enabled. I do not prefer to play this game in high resolutions with anti-aliasing, but everyone else, a lot of other people do prefer to play in high resolutions with anti-aliasing. Oh, I should be quiet. Anyway, he told me to drive over the edge and use my jump thrusters to cushion my landing, but that's not really necessary. All you have to do is drive over the edge. No matter what happens,
nice landing.
He'll always say nice landing.
Now, let's get you out of that crater by jumping from ledge to ledge. Proceed to the eastern edge of the quarry. Follow the pylons out of the hole. Use your jump thrusters to cross the ledges.
Oh, that's simple enough. If you're tricky enough, you don't have to use your jump thrusters at all. You can actually drive on the wall and not even press the jump key at all whatsoever. But if you want to press the jump key, I'm actually not sure if I have to jump. I've never actually tried going straight over without jumping. Maybe if I try it now. I am not pressing jump. Barely made it. But yeah, the point is the jump key can help you cross gaps. I think there's very few times where this is actually useful in multiplayer. Usually, if you're doing stuff like this, you're trying to...
Commander. Head for the target range.
You're trying to take your opponent out over the top in a strategy game or something, which is usually a last-ditch effort. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's a last-ditch effort, which is usually doomed to fail if your opponent has sufficient defenses. So anyway, this is combat training, and we have to destroy these drones. Oh, and here's a pro tip. W makes you go fast, and Q makes you go slow. Now, a lot of people think the Q key is useless, but I like driving slow sometimes. It can actually throw your opponent off in multiplayer sometimes. Like, they expect you to move fast and you're moving slow. I don't know, might throw them off slightly. And the AI, when moving from point A to point B, also uses the speed. So if for some reason you wanted to blend in with them, this might work for you. I kind of find it easier to take out the drones when I kind of come into them slowly. Anyway, that is it for this mission here. We've won.
Okay, Commander. Today we'll practice using the command interface. We've got a T-7 Badger turret up ahead. The T-7 is an excellent defensive weapon when deployed, but it's very vulnerable when moving. Let's walk through the steps of commanding the turret. Open a comm channel with your turret by using the command interface in the top left of your HUD. When a menu is green, you have units in that category. Press the 2 key to view your defensive units.
So here we are in Mission 2 of the training.
Notice the green line drawn into the radar.
I don't know why this tug is showing up early. Must be a bug in the latest version. It's not time to kill it yet.
Circle with a number in it. Press the 1 key to select your turret. Now, we're ready
yeah,
to
we press the 1 key to select the turret, then we tell it to follow us. Sorry, I'm interrupting the dialogue here, I know.
Good job, Commander.
Too bad.
Head for the target range.
You're supposed to move the turret to the target range before the tug ever freaking shows up. This is freaking retarded right here. I can't believe I'm experiencing this. This tug is not supposed to exist until after I deploy the turret here.
Open a comm channel with the turret.
So you select the turret, point to the ground, and press space.
Now,
I know, I'm still interrupting. His dialogue is just...
Good. Let's get the turret.
Not only is it slow, but I have this awkward bug where this tug is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be hiding somewhere over the hill this way. And it's not. Then once you move the turret here, the tug's supposed to appear, drive in, and get killed by the turret. Scumbag tug! It's so close to the turret, it can't even... Really? Really? This is happening. Is this happening right now? I really hope it is. I have to admit, this is hilarious.
Defending area.
Are you freaking kidding me? What are you... It's following the freaking turret! Wow. Yeah, this is not normal at all, guys. Wait, the point is turrets kill things.
In this mission, we'll introduce you to factories. Factories reprocess a material we call biometal scrap into new vehicles, weapons, and supplies. We found scrap fields around the moon that probably came from meteor showers. Engineering has created scavenger units which are like big mobile vacuum cleaners designed to gather scrap. The recycler is the key unit in building a base. I've set it as your active objective. Open a comm channel with the recycler.
Right, so here we are in the third mission. This is where we learn about our recycler and how to collect resources for battle.
The recycler exists in a deployed and mobile state. It can only build units when it is deployed over a geyser power source. This recycler is currently deployed. Press the 0 key to get it to pack up and ready to relocate to a geyser near a scrap field.
So, oddly enough, before we even learn how to deploy our recycler, we actually learn how to pack it up and move it. So here we go.
Moving out. The recycler is now ready to move. Use your command interface to open a comm channel with the recycler and order it to follow you to a new geyser at checkpoint 1. Keep in mind that the recycler is big and slow, may not be able to keep up with you. Where's the power? Set to follow.
Alright, so I told it to follow me. I basically pressed 5 to select it and then hit 1 for follow. The more you play this game, the more you will be familiar with the command interface and you'll have it pretty much memorized what to do. There's only 10 possible options, so usually there's only 4 or 5, maybe 7 or 9. I don't
Let's
know.
open a comm channel with the recycler and order it to deploy on the geyser. Where's the power? Point your smart reticle at the geyser and notice that the diamond on the ground changes to a white line. The command interface automatically recognizes that the recycler has a special interaction with the geyser. Press the spacebar while pointing at the geyser to get the recycler to deploy on the power source.
Alright, you can press spacebar on the geyser to get it to deploy.
Moving out.
But I'm going to show something else off first. And this is very handy for multiplayer strategy. What you want to do is drive over the geyser and lay a nav ahead of time, then tell the recycler to go to the nav.
Moving out.
As the recycler passes over the geyser and gets to the nav, it will deploy as fast as it can.
Now have the recycler build a scavenger. Open a comm channel with the recycler. Press the 1 key to have the recycler build a scavenger.
Alright, let's build a scavenger.
Construction started. Building complete. Gather biometal on their own. However, you will need to protect your scavengers because they don't have any weapons. Protect that scavenger. I'm going to send a drone to attack it.
Oh, we're already fighting now. Pro tip, press L to link your cannons together. Does more damage that way. Gotta kill the fighter. Don't let him kill your scavengers.
Good shooting, Commander. That enemy is scrap. Notice the scrap display in your HUD. You'll need to keep tabs on your scrap supply in order to make smart building choices. Good job, Commander. We're done here.
No, we're not. I must kill him. Where'd he go? He's above me. There, now we're done.